So we're now well into July. I just thought I'd do a bit of a quick update. Let you see what fish we still have left. I'm going to be moving about a lot of stuff today just to make some space for the fish we're going to move around. I have some fish in the R.O.I ponds from last year. They're not really the best ponds to sell fish out of because it's quite difficult to see the fish, so I've shuffled around some Tosai this morning, what we have left, and it's freed up one of the ponds out the back. So I'll catch up some of the Nissi and move them. I'll move them out into another pond. Hopefully it's a bit easier to sell the stuff then. This is our main pond. There's probably, yeah, you would swear they were never fed. Yeah, so there's probably about 10 fish in here that are sold. The rest of them are still available. I think I've now got all of these fish in here up on the website. I've still a couple of ponds to get up on the website. It'll probably be the end of the summer before I get it at this rate, but we're just so busy with installations at the minute. It's hard to keep up with it. I'll just walk through here, let you see what we have left in these tanks as well. Yeah, I think all these fish are sold in here. And then we still have some of the Ace Showa. Yeah, the fish are going to move about now. We're in this tank here. As I said, it's quite a difficult tank to sell out of just because of the height. It's freestanding. We need to move separate out some of these. These are the fish that we're growing on at the minute. There's some Dainichi Tosai, Marado and R.O.I. They're on about 8 feeds a day at the minute. And there's probably just too many in this tank. So I really want to put half of them into this. If I can get all these fish out. These are all Nissi, so around 40-45 cm. The fish that we're going to move are what's left of the Marado Kohaku. Some really nice fish still in here. Not too sure why they haven't sold, but yeah, there's a few R.O.I still in there as well. We've cleared out this tank. There was Tosai in this up until about a week or so ago. We've moved all the long fin Nissi in there, and then these are the tanks that I've emptied this morning. Yeah. That's some of the Genji and R.O.I stuff that I have left. That's all I have left of them. These are all sold out. That's what's left of the Marahide and Marasaka Tosai. And a few Umasako Shiros still available. But yeah, so just going to get set up here now and start catching these Marado Kohaku and the R.O.Is and move them over to those smaller tanks. But I'll do individual videos with maybe 6 or 7 in a bowl, and then I'll post them on our Facebook and Instagram as well. You might see something there that you like, give us a shout. Yeah, so this should be fun now with slightly higher temperatures at the minute. I'm sure the fish are going to be quite active. Just grabbed one of the larger nets from the big pond just to try and get a scoop at a time. Ooh. Yes, that's all them Tosai caught up and moved now into the new tanks. Just flick this round it, you see. I'll put the individual videos maybe up in between this and the next bit. That's some of the Kohaku from that Mardo there. The Medora guys, I've mixed them in there with some of the Genji stuff. And then with another tank of these Kohaku Tosai from Mardo. I have reduced the price on these now. So there was over 100 of these came in, I think we're down to about 30 or so. There's still some of I think if you even go back on the original video, when these first came in, there was a couple of fish I picked out. They are actually still in here. So just shows you how bad a taste I have for fish if nobody's picked them. Yeah, still plenty of nice fish in there. Certainly some fish definitely well worth growing on. We're up now onto these fish here of the covers off this pond, and it looks like there's nothing in here, but there's about 25, 30 Nissi still in here. I'm going to move some of these into the tank we've taken the Tosai out of, and some of them will go up into the main pond in the shop. It's going to be fun trying to catch these. Right, do you want to grab one of the socks? I think I have a sock down there somewhere. Yeah. I want to put them all into this round bowl here. We'll drop them down into there, and then we can say to you, right, well that one's going to there, or it's going over there. Nobody? Yeah, so we've picked some fish out already there. There's about the first sort of 15 fish. We've moved a few of them in here already. These ones I think we're going to put inside the shop. Right. You just need to pick out all the certificate things to match them, and then we'll get them moved in. What's there? Yeah, there's still half a tank there. So that's the Nissi pond now completely emptied. I can think about now I'm going to start separating out the Dainichi, R.O.I, and Dainichi Tosai that we held back to grow on over the summer. They've been in the smaller R.O.I pond. It's there's way too many fish in it now, and it's really starting to affect their growth rate. So a lot of the Nissi we've put in here. The pond that had the Kohaku in it this morning, so probably a few too many fish in here, so hopefully we can sell a few quickly. We'll just go around here now. Yeah, so that's the Tosai again. They are in the middle of growing. The feeder's been switched off for most of the day now, so we'll get some of these separated out. I think I'll probably put the Dainichi into a pond of their own, and we'll see how they do over the next few months. I suppose middle of July now, so it'll be July, August, September, October, and then I'd probably switch the feeding off before I go to Japan at the end of October. This bit's definitely going to be fun with these fish at these temperatures. So I've managed to get it down. These are probably my favourite of the Dainichi stuff that I'm moving across into the R.O.I pond. There's a few of these. This one here, there's a couple of damaged scales on it. That was one of the ones I won from the Dainichi auction. Seriously strong body on it. Hopefully now I can get the temperature up. I'll probably run these at about 20, maybe up to 27 degrees, 26, 27 degrees for the next 3 months. It'll be interesting to see how well this Dainichi bloodline does. It's a single yellow monkey. There's a few really nice ones. Going to be interesting to see that. These are all on the website still, but I will probably take them off the website in the next week or so and just grow them out myself over the next few months and see how they do. Yeah, I'd say these are easily, I think most of these were sort of like 25 cm, 30, maybe 30 cm when they come in, but I would say certainly the biggest of them, like these here, this here sort of size now, must be upper 30s, and that's without really trying on the growth. Something the one that surprised me the most probably is the yellow monkey. It really doesn't look like it's growing that much at all, but I'm sure if I measured it out it probably has, but compared to the others it hasn't really grown as well, which I thought I would have shot ahead of the rest of them. There's a couple here that you're be interesting to see just how this like so the sumi develops or something like this. If I can find it again. Yeah. It doesn't want to play ball. Yeah, just see what way that sumi develops on some of these over the next few months. But I'll sort through these and maybe bring it down to the last 2 or 3. My favourite 3 out of all of them. So it'll take a few minutes to do that. Yeah, so this is me down to probably the 3 fish that I'm certainly maybe not the best 3 out of the pond, but certainly 3 that interest me the most. This one, the smallest of the 3, was the one that I won at the Dainichi auction. It's very heavy body in it, but the fish was literally half the size of the other fish when it came in, so I'm hoping maybe it'll stretch a bit and not just keep getting wider. But yeah, a nice pattern on it too. And the other 2 are Sankey, they're just 2 very different. Sankey one sort of very heavy pattern, heavy sumi, and this other one very light spotty type sumi at the minute. Obviously this could change a whole lot over the summer, so definitely ones that I want to keep an eye on. That's a lot of fish moved about today. Some of the Nissi I don't think are on the website at the minute, but if you've seen anything in any of the videos, just give us a shout on our Facebook page or Instagram, or even just call into the shop. The Mardo Kohaku, I know they're definitely not on the website and won't be going on the website, but I'll post the videos here and I'll post them on our Facebook and Instagram, and if you see anything that you like there, just give us a shout. There will be sort of maybe do some deals and stuff at a discount on them for multi-buys. But there you go. Thanks again. Cheers. Bye.